He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Run straight ahead at Scalabrine. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Scalabrine. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The play action. It's Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Play action now. Abdul Carter in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Yeah, here we go!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
On play action. Here's Dak. Javon Holland. Tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Again, Prescott to the air. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Prescott again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy